Okay, it is Tuesday morning, and I know I said I was going to update yesterday, but just didn't have time. So, all of these guys are congested on some level, which is not what we were hoping for. Today is technically, it's day 7 for, well, Mr. Red is the first one who had any symptoms, and this is him here. This is milk. He just finished eating. It's not snot or anything like that. But he's probably one of the better ones. He's still congested, not nearly as bad, but they are all congested on some level. The worst one is blue, followed by yellow. Blue is, and I'm just trying to gently massage the mammary gland here so that he doesn't have to work so hard when he's eating, because he does have trouble exchanging air when he gets worked up. So I'm just trying to help him to not have to work so hard at it so he can breathe while he's eating. But he does get, I've been doing about anywhere between 5 and 6 breathing treatments on him every day. He gets to a point where he starts making this really weird noise and gasping, and he can't breathe. So, and he definitely can't breathe when he's trying to eat because his lungs are full. So what I typically do is I'll nebulize him and then, get him so he can breathe real good for a while and let him eat while that nebulizing treatment is working. And at this point I've backed off the albuterol because I just don't know how much of it is good for them. So what I'm doing now is primarily saline solution in the nebulizer, and it does seem to work. Works pretty quickly for him as well. I also was reading that you can nebulize the antibiotics. So I did this morning. He got his first treatment with some of the erythromycin in the nebulizer. Kind of makes sense. Put it directly in the lungs where we're trying to fight that bacteria. So I'm trying to get him something to eat because he did just have his treatment probably about 10 minutes ago. I bottle fed a lot of the other guys. So I don't know where we're going to go from here. I'm going to have a conversation with the vet today because, like I said, they are day 7. Red is day 7 on antibiotics. Excuse me. Today, the rest of them are day 6, and this is primarily erythromycin, is also known as the Z-Pack. And if you know the Z-Pack, it's a 7-day course. So a lot of antibiotics are a 10-day course, but this is generally a 7-day. So I need to find out when what we're going to do from here. I just don't know. But all of them do have congestion on some level. You hear that? That's him. That's a little cough that they have. Not what I was hoping for an update, but that's why we're doing this. This is what we're dealing with. I wish it was better, but I don't know. I don't know where we're going from here. I don't know if it was the right decision to put them on her. Had they already been exposed to it in utero? We don't know. But they don't seem to have gotten any level of immunity from her. Whether that's because her milk didn't come in until well after 24 hours, and they had pretty much already absorbed all the colostrum that they were going to absorb. I don't know. Usually I've got a lot of answers for you, but this is just a lot of an I don't know situation. We've never dealt with anything like this before. As you know, unfortunately, being that it's a new virus, the vets haven't either. I have an article on it. I want to say it's like canine infectious respitory something or other. My brain is failing me at this very moment. So hopefully I can, I'll do a video on exactly, you know, what this is and what we're fighting. And somebody had said in one of the comments that they had used Tamiflu on their dog and that it did lessen the symptoms. So if you are dealing with that, that is something that really appreciate whoever that was that sent in that tip. I don't know that that's applicable for the puppies, but I am going to mention it to our vet. But if you have an adult dog who's going through that, it's definitely worth discussing with your vet and see if that's something that you can add to, you know, an adult dog's treatment, or at least not neonates. But I don't know. So I don't know. This is where we're at. He was just doing it too. This is green. See the I don't know if you can hear that or not, but heartbreaking, right? Babies. Try and let him rest as much as possible. I'm hoping you can see. I'm just kind of aiming the camera at him, but yellow was the second worst congested, but green and orange started coughing yesterday. Come here, buddy. Let's sit up for a second. Let's sit up and maybe get that cough out, okay? Yeah, can you get that cough out? These two are strong enough at least to cough, which I'm assuming is a good thing. I don't know. Blue is not. But I'm going to probably start doing some breathing treatments. I'm going to talk to the vet and see about nebulizing the antibiotic for all of them. And I will let you know what the answer is on that. But blue is blue's the worst, and what happens is, I mean, for good reason, when he gets real congested, he ends up not being able to breathe, obviously, and he starts gasping for air, and then he kind of starts really kind of running around the whelping box, and that doesn't help, because, you know, if you can't breathe well, trying to increase your heart rate and breathing rate does definitely not help. So then he really starts gasping, and he just gets, you can tell he gets really worried and scared about it. So I usually just grab him up and give him a breathing treatment, and like I said, that's been 5 or 6 times a day. As long as he stays quiet, he seems to be able to rest pretty well. But yeah, that's what it is. So that's our update. It's Tuesday. This is Tuesday morning. Gosh, it's around 8 o'clock, I think. Days are kind of running together, but I have to keep track of them for sake of the antibiotics. So I'm trying to not bottle feed him, which is why I'm helping to massage that mammary gland and help him really get some good food. And yellow as well. These other guys, they're still on a number 1 nipple, so normally at this age I would have moved them up to a stage 2, but I don't want them to aspirate, so keeping them on the really slow flow nipple. And she is producing good milk, but for some reason they still seem hungry, and the formula we use has got really high calories, so I'm trying to keep their calories in, because if they're needing to fight anything, you know, having good weight and good nutrition is good for them too. So I bottle feed the bigger ones. I'm just feeding them twice a day right now, so they're primarily eating from her, because obviously she has the optimal nutrition. But poor baby, he's a baby, you know. Oh no. I can't see him. It's heartbreaking when they're sick though. You just want them to be happy, healthy little babies, and their eyes are going to be starting to open here anytime. There he is. So, looking forward to that. We can actually meet our babies. Just keep sending well wishes for them. Thoughts and prayers and well wishes and all that stuff. It's really a tough time. But we appreciate all your support, and just wanted to give everyone an update, because our last update we were really optimistic, and still very optimistic. I'm gonna get them through this. There's no other option. No matter what it takes, we're gonna get them through it. So we'll keep working at them, and we'll have a conversation with the vet later, and I will update you on that. Thanks everybody for following along.